You know, I've often said that taking a life and creating one both come with the same punishment. Humans have the longest childhood of any animal on the planet. 18 years, give or take. Most dogs don't even live half that long. Mice, for example. Mice are children for a couple of days, and then they're off on their own. I know, bad example. Mice don't live very long. What about sea turtles? Sea turtles live forever. Sea turtles live for hundreds of years. But as soon as they're hatched, they're on their own. Sea turtles are the Muslims of the animal world. I mean, think about it. A mother has as many babies as she can at once. Many of them grow up to be suicide bombers. Many of them get filled with anti-personnel rounds. A few of them go on to continue the family line. Children are also developing and reaching puberty a lot faster than they ever have. And that has a lot to do with the growth hormones that they inject in our beef. I'm certain of it. Advancements like that, you take the good with the bad. They're like cars. Cars get you from point A to point B faster than ever before. They also deplete the ozone layer. Speaking of cars. But anyway, bovine growth hormone, it's a great thing. It makes cows bigger, more beef. It goes towards hunger. It's a wonderful thing. You take the good with the bad. And don't give me any bullshit about how eating beef is bad. We only keep cows around because we eat them. There are no wild cows. And don't give me any bullshit about how, oh, that cow, he's got a soul. Everything's got a soul, okay? Even lettuce. So if you're a vegetarian, you still can't win. And the fuck is that? Oh, you can't abort a baby because of a soul. That baby's got a soul. Babies don't get a soul until 20 months. That's why I won't eat a baby older than 20 months. That would be wrong. And babies are like veal. And veal is delicious. And don't give any bullshit about how eating veal is wrong. People have been eating veal for hundreds of years, and no matter what you say about it, it is never going to change. It's like swordfish. Swordfish is an endangered species. We're still eating that. Where was I going with all this? Oh, right, salmon. Salmon grow twice a year. That's it. Twice a year, and they don't grow year-round like most fish. But scientists have located and isolated the gene in other fish that allow them to grow year-round, and they're going through the process of splicing that gene into salmon, so that salmon grow year-round. Just like the bovine growth hormone, this salmon thing is going to lead to one of the tastiest fish in the world being bigger and more plentiful, and it's advancements like this. It's advancements like this that can solve the world's hunger issues. There are people protesting this, of course. They're calling it Frankenfish. Guess who these people are? The Christians. I'm sitting in front of the church, by the way. I like it when it rains at night. It's fun. But the Christians The Christians are getting all bent out of shape over this. Oh, genetic engineering, that's playing God. You can't do this. Shouldn't you Christians be more worried about the unsaved people around the world that have never heard of Jesus? Just like in my rant. What rant was that? I don't remember what it was. I think it was Stranger Than Faith. I can't remember which one it was. You all know which one I'm talking about. That's your job. That is your job. To go around the world and spread the message of Christ. That's all you have to do. That's all you're supposed to do. But instead, you Christians, once again, are standing in the way of progress, just like you've done for thousands of years. Everything from what's socially acceptable to when a person's allowed to die. You Christians have had your foot in the legislative door, and you won't let it go. You get in there, and you make all these decisions based on what the fucking Bible says, and the fucking Bible's a fucking lie, and you people, you're just too stupid to see that. But it doesn't matter. You know what's right and you know what's wrong, and you got to get into the bureaucracy and into the legislative branch and make all these fucking laws. You people, you want to drive us back to the fucking Bronze Age and do it like they did it in the days of Jesus. We have come so far as a species in spite of you people, in spite of everything that you have done against humanity. 100 years ago, it was socially unacceptable for a woman to show ankle. Personally, I like that that's no longer the norm. I like the skimpy outfits that are worn around the summer. Not around here, because all the girls around here are fucking... ugh. But, you know, in normal places, in civilized places, not quite like Bittersville, why don't you just go ahead and admit it? That you're afraid of advancement. That's what this really is. You're afraid of the power that mankind has to better life. If you remember God's original plan, Adam was supposed to tend the Garden of Eden and fuck animals. That's what he was supposed to do. That was God's plan. And that's what you people want, isn't it? So instead of getting out your poster board and your Sharpie markers and your glitter and protesting bullshit, why don't you just go out there and do your fucking job? So, there's the church, the front of it. Lights are still on. I don't know who's paying the electric bill. Grass is overrun. And I doubt you're going to be able to see this sign over here because I can barely see it as it is. What do I do with my lighter? Yeah. It says, for sale. And it's been up for sale for like months now. That's Bittersville United Methodist Church. You know, if nobody buys it soon, I'm going to buy it and turn it into a bar.